I'm Weather 2020 meteorologist Gary Lezak. Hope everyone's doing fantastic. You know what time of year it is. The LRC is evolving right before our eyes. Some of you have been on this journey with us for over 20 years. Oh my, you guys named it the LRC back in 2002, so 21 years ago. Incredible. Fascinating weather pattern. Thank you for being premium members, and this is going out to all of our customers. Become a premium member. It's less than $1 a day, and beginning next week we'll be going into the in-depth version of this weather intelligence report. So thank you again. Let's get to it. There is so much going on right now that is strikingly different than a year or so ago. So that's the whole point. A unique pattern sets up every year, and it is setting up. All right, let's go through this. Order in chaos. That's what we bring you here. The order in chaos, October 17th, Weather Intelligence Report. All right, let's take a look at our slideshow from the beginning. Here we go. We can see here that we have 70 years of research that has led to this innovative method. What is this? What is going on here? What is this? A lot of lines, right? There's the United States, here's California, here's Texas, here's Florida, here's the Northeast USA, there's the USA-Canada border. This is the flow at 500 millibars, 18,000 feet above us, River Revere flowing, and we can see storm systems best at this level, at least I can. October 7th, just about 11 days ago, 10 days ago, you can see the flow of storm forming in the east. This is the beginning of the LRC. A year ago. Looks similar, right? It looks very similar. While the pattern is finally changing right on this date. Look what happens by October 12th. By October 12th, 5 days later, a big split flow develops over the west coast. Let me go to the next map so you can see that. Here's the flow going up over the North Pole and then down around this big storm system that brought the first snow to some of the ski areas a week ago. So we have a high over a low, a split. There's an El Nino forming, more on that. And you can see a year ago, look at a year ago. Now it's completely different. A unique weather pattern has just set up and evolved before our eyes, but it's still evolving. Okay, there's October 13th, the storm that moved out. It's still a high over low, still has that split. And a year ago, just to show you, this high over low might have been a high over low over the west coast, but very different weather patterns have set up. And look at this. Rain from Wyoming to Chicago and from Milwaukee back to Wyoming. There's a strip of very heavy rain that happened with last week's storm system, but look how dry it has been in the south. Remember, we're wiping out last year's bad pattern. Now this is what happened the last 10 days. Look at a year ago at the same time. Look at that. Look at the difference. Let's go back. There's this year's first 10 days of the LRC, last year's first 10 days of the LRC. El Nino is developing, which is the warming of the tropical Pacific Ocean waters near the equator out here. And this will be impacted and influence on the flow aloft in the northern hemisphere. Okay, so we'll be monitoring that, and of course in the southern hemisphere too. El Nino is developing, more on that coming up soon. It takes 5 3-month averages of 0.5 or higher to be an El Nino. So we're up to 4. By the end of this month, we're going to not call it a developing El Nino, and it's going to get a lot of news stories. It will be a moderate El Nino at least. As you can see, it's been warming. Look at the last 3 winters. We had La Nina, La Nina, La Nina, 3 in a row. A weak El Nino about 5 years ago, and 2 more La Ninas. So we've had La Nina winters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the last 7 years. It's ridiculous. We're getting rid of that finally. There is a tropical system forming in and off the west coast of Mexico, right in here, south of Baja. This is a player in the pattern. Okay, watch what happens. This is the forecast models for next Monday. This may be the beginning of a series of storm systems. This one looks awfully similar to that one from October the 12th. Remember that? See this upper low over Nevada and Utah? Let me just go back real quick to that other map and show you. So look at this. So you see that? Look at that. See that upper low? And I'm just seeing this for the first time and making this realization. And there, it looks awfully similar, as you can see there. So there is the tropical system. A tropical system is being flicked out by this bigger feature, and that's going to possibly bring moisture to Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas, and Missouri, where they really need it. So we'll be monitoring this closely. The LRC is at the very beginning. We're at the development phase of this year's LRC. The first cycle is setting up right now. We will learn a lot more, and this is why you need to become a premium member, because we'll be sharing our model data predicting the forecast for the next 10 months or so. Incredible. The LRC benefits: accurate predictions bring value, enhanced reliability, improved decision making, and monetization opportunities, and a lot of fun, as you can see there. So I hope everyone's doing fantastic. I'm meteorologist Gary Lezak. We got Sunny, the weather dog, here. Come up. She's just sitting here, enjoying her day. Sunny and Rainbow is right over there. So I hope everyone has a great day. I'm meteorologist Gary Lezak with Weather 2020. More for the premium customers next week. Good job.